She cries aloud when she sleeps at night, and I don't know if I should wake her. The air is getting colder now, and I don't know if she's in danger.
Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it!
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and/or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
What is going on? We are here on our Monday WeP3 weekly debrief. Boom.
Boom. What's going on?
Well, we're here every Monday at 4:30 to share with everyone what WeP3 is getting done, the People's Patriot Project. And it's a holiday. We don't have anyone in here with us, right? Oh, we do. We have two people in here with us.
No, I ran to get my phone so that I could be one of those people because I didn't have my phone.
Yeah.
And then you didn't invite me, so I didn't know if I was like coming to the show or not. Who didn't invite you? You left me in the back. I was here. You silly. We're here Monday. It's our debrief, weekly debrief, where we tell you what we've been up to, what we're going to do, where we're going this time, all three of us, and what's coming up in the future. So we do know why we get to do this. Peterson, I believe, shared this with everybody. We know why we get to do this. Thank you to the service members and first responders that have committed their time, sweat, blood, limb, and family and life. This gives us the freedoms to do what we do daily. Freedoms that allow us to do what we do daily. I almost have this memorized. I wasn't even hardly looking.
Were you? I'm learning some stuff because I'm looking at our chats right now. If it's for YouTube, does it break it into is there a limit to what the thing could be, because do you see how it has it broken into 2 different statements?
Yeah, YouTube has the lower character limit than Facebook, so
Oh.
a lot of messages are split apart there.
Huh.
So we probably need to, not that I want to edit it much, we probably should edit that at some point to make sure that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words changes it. So whatever, whatevs.
7 words less. Oh my goodness, we can do it. We can do
Or
it.
just change it up. Happy, do you say happy Labor Day? Is that
No, I saw some people say Happy Labor Day. I don't know if that's a thing.
happy day off? I think and you're not off today, are you, Jonathan?
I'm on call.
Call.
Did you get your situation taken care of last night?
Yeah.
It was much longer than a couple minutes, so I apologize.
It wasn't what I expected it to be.
Yes, I left that link to the show sheet today, and I said, "Tell Jonathan when he gets back." The show sheet is right here.
Do you do anything particular special for Labor Day?
No, usually.
Uh-oh. You got muted.
I twitched. Usually we maybe barbecue or something, but this year we had a bad drought, so there was no barbecuing outdoors, and I don't
Is that
think
a
you're
rule?
supposed to do it indoors either.
Is that a rule down there? Like that's part of the sanction. No barbecuing.
Yeah, well, it's highly, highly, highly unusual for Louisiana to not have rain for as long as we have not had rain. But it's on the way.
That's
it might
what
be
you're
the
saying.
show.
It's coming soon, I hear.
I don't know that even in drought or dry times in Minnesota, I don't think they say you can't barbecue.
Well, we have here right now, last I heard of, probably about 15 minutes from here, all the marshland was burning and had caught up a pretty decent amount of land was burnt up on there. So I think they were just trying to make sure they didn't have any more fires to fight.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And then again, it's kind of like those people who like get something for the very first time. I mean, I don't know, but maybe you overreact because you just want to play it safe, because we don't have drought issues down here.
True. True.
I can walk 10 minutes that way and be at a bayou, or 10 minutes that way and be at a bayou.
Standing in the knee deep.
Yeah.
What's the closest you've ever seen an alligator to your house?
Where I live right now?
Yeah.
About a block.
A block?
Yeah.
Just walking up the road?
No, we got a pond in the corner of the neighborhood, and we got a little 3 or 4 footer that frequents it.
Is there alligator training in the schools or in your communities down there at all?
No.
No training.
My mom has her property used to have 2 big ponds in the back, and she went outside one day and they had this 10-foot alligator pretty much by where the house was, and she went out there to try to take a picture, and she said, I don't even know like how lucky I was. I didn't realize they moved that fast or whatever, but basically there was just a chicken wire fence that was between her and the alligator, and that's the only thing that stopped the alligator.
Yikes.
Yeah, they're pretty quick.
Probably only because it stunned him for a second. Like, he's going to go right through that, probably.
I've seen them move pretty fast. I don't know that I would mess. I don't know. But it's not like I feel, because in Minnesota, you know what? At night, you could go out and wander around, do what you want, how you want, when you want. I don't know that I do that down there.
Oh, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't go wandering around in the swampland. I mean, you'll run into water moccasins and
you
alligators.
said there's one a block away from your house.
Yeah, but it's in the pond.
Yeah, that's like saying you can swim in the ocean. It's big. You don't have to worry about the sharks. I watched a video today of the drones that they use now to find sharks. Do you know how many sharks are by the beaches these days? And this is a kind of a new phenomena.
It is, yeah.
There's crazy amounts of sharks by the beaches these days. That's gonna keep me less than knee deep from now on. I'm scared.
Well,
Just put
I
my
watched
on the beach.
the other day. There was these people just standing out there, and it was a huge hammerhead shark just swimming up in amongst them, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. There was, I don't know why we're doing this, but I watched this guy brings in a shark no bigger than this, so that's not even 3 feet long, and he's effing around with this stupid shark, effing around with it, and his kids sitting there looking and laughing at him and everything, and he's on the hook, and the guy reaches down to take him off the hook, and the shark, this little tiny baby shark, naps onto his finger and does this death spin on his finger and strips his finger to the bone. And it happened so fast, the guy he couldn't do nothing about it. It is what it is. Yeah.
You know what's funnier on that one and the video is not funny.
Nothing's funny.
Right, Darwin Awards, right. Ironic or so the comments, you read all the comments and people are like, oh, that's some great parenting. Because what the guy planned on, you shouldn't play with a shark, but maybe he's played with other baby sharks and it was fine. I don't know, but
play dumb games, get dumb prizes. That's
the Darwin Awards. That's survival of the fittest.
Well, I hope you had the chance. What'd you get?
I said that's crazy. Sorry.
You're good.
Say water.
I hope you had the chance to come on to the show last night and watch We Got Your Six at 6 Patriot Playtime. Had 2 amazing guests. And, it wasn't our regular format. It's our regular format, but, our musician, bless his heart. And I'll let Jonathan get more into that, but our musician is phenomenal. And, just phenomenal. I can't even. I'll let Jonathan talk about it. But then we had Mr. Tim Labatsky, and Mr. Labatsky is he runs Patriot-owned businesses out of Dallas, Texas, and very animate, very upfront. Says, you know what? I didn't serve. I didn't have chance, reason, or purpose to serve at any particular time. But everyone in his family, he started Patriot-owned businesses to help keep running, to help keep businesses running, to help keep people in the know, to help keep people there. His grandfather and parents lost their businesses because of recent times and where they're at, and he was just trying to get into a space that made sure that there was support for other businesses. An amazing passion, an amazing belief in patriotism. We did get into the dialogue about patriot, with the word patriot last night, what that means, and he holds to it pretty tightly. It's defending the ideologies of this, what this foundation of this country was. It's standing up against foes that wants to suppress others. There's a lot of narratives you can plug into that. It is not a political position. It is I don't know. I'm having a hard time coming up with my words right now. Normally I'm right on top of it and have it nailed down. And it's, I guess maybe I'm tired of defending what the word patriot is. Patriots stand for the purpose and cause and the ideologies of making this country a better place. And you can be a patriot in any country. It's believing in the foundation. And so, amazing conversation. Would love to have more dialogue with Mr. Labatsky and see what more we can do together. His brain works in a way that I appreciate.
I agree. Can I do the music now? Are you done?
No,
No, I'm not rushing you. I'm not rushing.
I'm done, buddy.
All right.
I never felt rushed.
Last night we had Joel Grant Felici. Joel's a Coast Guard veteran. He's you say that last name. He just found out his last name was
Yeah.
Or he just found out that his surname was Felici, but it's Sicilian. How about that? He was diagnosed with Parkinson's in March of 2020, and he went through some stages of depression following that. Which, I mean, I understand it, right? But, and I'm not saying that it's done, it's over with. Depression's an ongoing battle, but you would never know, talking to the man right now, that there was depression on his mind at such a recent time, for sure. Then he ended up finding Guitars for Vets and went through the program with them. And after graduating and completing the course, they asked him if he would like to become an instructor. And now he gets to take his talent and his knowledge and his passion for music and teach other veterans, and hopefully pull someone else up out of a hole, like Guitars for Vets, like it would say Guitars for Vets did for him. There we go. Whew.
There
he
you go.
did say if it wasn't for Guitars for Vets, that he don't know where he'd be right now. And if it wasn't for that sentence, I might have not stumbled. He has tremors in his hands at times, and he has trouble holding the pick. But he just has a very positive outlook, considering everything that he's going through. And I know he said like I said, he went through these bouts of depression after early on after the diagnosis. But whatever path he's on now, that's the one he needs to stay on, man. He's such a happy person.
Well, and Parkinson's wasn't even the end all of what he's dealing with. He's blind in both eyes, recently diagnosed with cancer, punch after punch after punch, and he's just happy-go-lucky on there. And I'm just like, this isn't going to make people happy. I mean, I'll never reenact it or do, but there's a rule in my household that at a certain point I'm going to go fishing, and I don't get to fish as much as I'd like to right now, but it'll be a very long fishing trip, and again, I don't condone any rash, irresponsible behaviors, but it's like, you wouldn't have known. He just came. He was the light of my day yesterday, to be honest with you. And how awesome was it to have him and his spirit there? And he's just excited to learn about, I was going to say ideology. That's not the right word. Heritage. He's big into, he's got all the acronyms down. I'm not smart enough to know these things. But he likes knowing about history, likes knowing about where his family is, did all that programming and stuff, and an amazing dude. Jason Steiner in the house. Hero Stock Week 2023 down in Ashland, Nebraska. I'm going to let Andrea run on that piece. We got to turn your microphone on, though.
I am muted, and I can change that quickly. I was looking at our YouTube show from last night just for you guys, the positivity, and both these guys touched on that positivity. And Tim with his outlook, even though there's been some struggles and things have taken longer. And I do want to mention both his parents served in the Vietnam War. So, and women, of course, couldn't serve, but that was a very cool story. And then he has 2 boys that were also in the war. So this whole thing about starting a business and being a support for a business, and it's Patriot, and again, the meaning of Patriot, but he doesn't choose a side, any political side, any visionary side, any conspiracy side whatsoever. People who want to keep their businesses healthy and alive in the United States and with Americans, that's what he wants to take care of and get together. So, and he learned the lessons from his parents' businesses, his grandfathers, and then his parents, and then leaving a legacy for his boys, which is pretty freaking cool. And then we met him down in Houston when we were down there last spring. Great guy. So yeah, is it Hero Stock? I mean, is that coming up like now? Is that a thing? Hero Stock.
Got a cool name.
I mean, have you ever heard of it before?
Yeah.
See if we can stir anything up.
If you haven't heard of it,
yeah, it's just
at this point, I mean,
hanging with the wrong crowd.
Right. Time to come out from under your rock, because it's this Saturday. And you know what? No offense to those of you who maybe have not heard about it. Okay, Jason, this is how excited I am. I got all my laundry done today, so I can pack my suitcase tonight so that I'm ready to go Friday just as soon as. No. Okay, that's fine. I'll drop the guys off.
Hey,
I'll stay outside
you
the
can't
door.
do that. You can't do that. It's my ride.
Yeah, take that. Okay, so it is probably going to be a little bit fun. Probably some, gosh, I would say there's going to be a lot of new friendships made, but we get to meet these people in real life.
Thank you, Jason.
I'm not going to stop talking about it for a week, so just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, ear out. It is, it's going to be a blast. And rumor has it, maybe the weather won't be like 100 degrees in Minnesota and Nebraska at this time next week. Oh my gosh. Then don't miss it. Please don't miss it. Saturday, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be fun. And we're going to be doing, I'm going to probably stream some stuff all by myself. I'm going to find cool people. I'm going to act like I'm at Sturgis, and I'm going to find the coolest people that have their own thing going. And I'm going to interview those people.
Please don't follow me around all night.
Hey, Jonathan's family. I don't know, I should pick your wife or your mom. Keep an eye out for the Jonathan story on Saturday.
You said you were going to find the coolest people. I'm just saying.
I know.
It's probably going to be more of the Contagion story. Those guys are so funny.
Yeah, if it's anything like their podcast, they'll be the center, and everybody will be gathered around them.
Right.
Did you I didn't even know I couldn't even tell if it was Eric's wife's birthday, but he wrote like a little poem about why he chooses her, and he'll put this nice line on there, and then it'll be you're my favorite flying partner, and you love to be by the window seat, and I always give it to you, and then in parentheses it's because you yell at me for my big fat head in the way. I don't know, it's funny. Everything
he needs to be careful because he's married out of his gene pool, and
that's funny.
I'm just saying.
Way to hit it up with the wives, Peterson. Way to hit it up with the wives. Oh my goodness. All righty. So there is a little event here in Minnesota, and I just got my email reminder to invite to go to that. And I just we're gonna catch up with them again next year. But Summit Ridge Farms, Highlander Cattle Beef. They're amazing people, and they have their Veteran Appreciation Day on Saturday as well. And so if you're in Minnesota, towards the southwest part of the cities, you could go visit their farm. It's okay. So there's learning, which I know, nerdy me, I love learning about all the history, all the stuff that goes with it. And then there's farm learning, and then there's a guy who shears sheep. I weirdly just watched. Why does TikTok get you? I watched a whole video about a girl shearing the biggest fluffy sheep. Hello, I got a million other things to do. Funny,
then there was a guy milking a cow, and
there's a guy up here that might have sprayed milk towards me, but I got cat-like reflexes, so I drank milk.
You did not. Yeah. I hit you dead eye. That's
why I was trying to wrap it into the cat-like. Yeah, you're pretty good. You're upside down.
I know how they work. I know how those things work.
Ooh, okay. And so you can do all that fun stuff. You can do all that fun stuff at the Summit Ridge Farms. They're so nice. You want to buy beef from them? For two reasons. Number one, because they're so nice. And number two, because is it different? Is Highlander beef different? Some people say because one set of legs is longer than the other because they're always standing on the side of the hill. I don't know if that affects the taste of the meat.
I think you...
They keep a straight face. Somebody told me that.
I think Jonathan's got some swampland to sell you down in Louisiana too.
Oh,
and alligators are friendly.
And go pet one. Just pet
sure.
it.
You can pet them.
Why do we talk about this? And then because we probably talked about this a week ago or two. And then on my videos, my reels, was a lady feeding the alligators. And it was funny because the camera panned over this way, and there's like 80 alligators with their mouths open, waiting for she had a piece of meat like this big. Really?
I don't
They were
remember.
having children because they ran out of meat. I don't know.
Yikes.
Again, I can't keep a straight face. I'm sorry. Okay, so next weekend, well, really it's this weekend because it's Monday already, we are going to have a visit by Mr. Phil Cook. Do you have what's a little precursor about Phil Cook?
Oh, right on under the bus.
I know.
We don't plan Tuesday.
I know we don't plan. We'll know all about him tomorrow. And then Scotty Fraser is going to be in the house. Super, gosh, I like him already. I haven't even met him.
At the top of my list. Not that we put any of our musicians at the top of the list. The guy he's thorough. You need a koozie. No one needs to know what you're drinking right now.
I am truly enjoying. Are my lips turning blue? Blueberry. It's a health drink. What are you talking about?
It's a health drink.
What are you talking about? Scotty Fraser, can't wait to meet him in real face-to-face and hear some real face-to-face music. And so, yeah, I don't know what songs. I don't know if he sent his songs. When he sent an email, he was getting on it. And so I don't know what songs to focus on, but I will know by tomorrow night because it's planning night.
We won't panic. So I just thought of something this week, Miss Eichmann.
Yes.
Because our planning meeting is always the same schedule and is always on the same channel. We can just put that link on there so we don't have to actually invite them to it because we put that email out that says every Tuesday we meet we just put that link on there. So if they're available, they show up. If they're not available, they won't show up, and that's fine.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Thanks. I come up with some good ideas every once in a while.
Did you mark that last one down? I got you on the calendar.
Surprised you had time to come up with that between the cows milking and everything else.
I know, right? So you didn't grill today, Jonathan. Did you do any fancy food or anything today at all? Is that?
Yeah, I made a I made beef jerky and casserole.
You made beef jerky.
Yeah. And I made it some kind of, I forget what it's called, some kind of chicken casserole.
Do you make it from scratch?
Beef jerky? No, I made it from a cow.
I don't. I'm not here to critique. I don't think that was funny as you thought it was. Just so you know.
That's funny. It was funny as.
Yeah, well, I just dehydrated it. I had it marinating for a day or a little bit longer than a day.
You gonna have some of that for our trip on this week? Is that?
I might have some for the.
I love jerky.
There's also a rumor that there may be some boudin balls making their way down to Nebraska.
Boudin balls. That might be
just something I heard.
Sausage balls, Andrea.
I don't, but you can't bring that on the plane, can you?
If you check a bag.
If you check, but who does
I'll
that?
put it in my shoes. I mean, I'm not eating them. Here you go, guys.
Is there any special food happening in Eichmann's residence?
I made some wings. I got one waiting over there. I don't know if they're good, but they rocked a couple cups of bourbon in them. I've never made wing sauce from scratch. I'm just going to straight up confess because B-Dubs sells their sauce. Why would I spend all day? But I made it from scratch today, and I got to say, it's pretty freaking amazing. The whole house smells like it right now. And then maybe I can bring some of this. Do you guys like mango habanero chip dip? Tortilla chip dip?
I don't not like it.
I'm going to bring some.
I don't like it.
Yes, you do. You're going to, and you're going to like it.
What is it again? Mango? No, I don't like sweet.
Mango habanero.
I don't like fruity salsas. I don't. But I'll try it, and I'll put a smile on my face, and I'll say, this tastes delicious.
I don't know what is going on. You're
What?
gonna like habanero. It's not fruity. It's not fruity.
Tell you like I tell my kid, just pick the mango.
What do you think the mango is in it?
It's not even a salsa. It's a different thing, and you're gonna like it.
What do you think the mango is?
You're a fruit, and I put up with you. So there we go.
I can't tell you how excited I am to go eat dinner. And I was trying not to eat dinner before the show because I smoked up 4 honey brine chickens. I spatchcocked them. Don't let it get out there. Once you spatchcock a chicken, you're always known as a spatchcocker.
It happens.
And then I also made some black beans with pork hocks, and they're smoked pork hocks. The beans are freaking amazing.
I didn't think you said pork hocks. Pork hocks. You gotta separate.
Pork hocks.
Yeah, the hocks of pork.
Come on, Eichmann. Come on. Unbelievable. I'm excited for dinner. I am excited for dinner.
Wait, you smoked chickens and then you used pork in your beans?
Yeah. The beans cook all day. The chickens they're doing their own thing. So you throw 1 hock into the pot and throw 1 onion, 2 jalapenos in there, and a little seasoning. They're amazing.
Just let it be known. I don't like to cook. That just sounds like a whole lot of stupid.
It takes less than 10 minutes to prep it.
Uh-huh.
And it sits on the stove. It's nothing.
Bush's baked beans. Throw them in, heat them up, throw the can in the recycling.
Disgusting.
You get country style maple
grilling beans. Yeah, you can get all kinds.
Yeah.
I don't eat anything out of a can.
Thank you. Pork and beans. How many times were you disappointed as a kid when there was not a piece of fat pork in your beans? Oh my gosh. I think my dad used to pretend like it didn't even show up in the can. Little did we know Larry ate the pork out of the pork and beans.
It's just always thought they were lying too. Like the picture, because I got to show the picture with the chunk of fat on it.
No, it looked like bacon in the picture, but
No, it did not.
it was a piece of fat.
It looks like a lump of lard.
Hey.
Ooh, delish. Let's eat that. No.
Dude, I bet them black beans would go good on a taco, huh?
Oh, I gotta do better. I gotta remind myself to have a tortilla ready for every show. I bet they will go good on a taco. I bet that if I layered the tortilla with a little bit of the black beans and with a little bit of the smoked chicken and a little of the pico de gallo on top, I bet it'd be a great taco. I'm going to take a picture and post it. That's what I'm going to do. Jeremy Daniels, it's coming your way, brother. Can you use tacos / nachos? Because I think nachos are just deconstructed tacos. It's a better vehicle because you can
you can put way more meat and fixings than shell that way.
100%. Yeah. And you clean up the mess with a fork. Did you guys ever watch the Jerry Lewis telethon?
Oh my goodness.
A long time ago.
Yep.
As a kid, was that something that you kind of talked your parents into staying up late to watch?
No, didn't it come on Sunday afternoon?
No, it was a 24-hour telethon.
But there was something Sunday before the Disney show at 6 Central Time.
I remember his show came on, and I mean, like all the local news stations would do events at their news stations, and it's just a different time, man. And again, I don't know you can even pull that kind of thing off anymore, but it just seemed like, again, another time community came together, people came together to take care of others. And I don't think we get to do that anymore.
No. You might be right.
How'd your LSU team do last night, Jonathan?
Oh, that's nice of you.
I'm sorry. I got the neighborhood on the street in front of my house. What'd you say?
When we're down in Nebraska, we're going to see the frickin' traffic on what road is that? 80? Is that I-80?
I-80?
Yeah, I think it is I-80.
Because the Nebraska Cornhuskers are taking on the Colorado Buffaloes. That's the Deion Sanders team. This is going to be a nice barometer in a sense because Minnesota just destroyed. I'm going to say destroyed.
No, it wasn't a destroy at all. It was we were ahead for a minute and behind most of it, and then tied for some, and then we won.
Not like 7-3.
That's not a destroy. Tell me. Oh shoot! I had a question. Dang it! What was?
Did you raise your hand? Are you excited for school tomorrow?
Excuse me. Yeah, ecstatic. I got a new coffee cup for school. You know what it says? Kids don't really get sarcasm. So my cup says, thrilled to be here. And they're just going to take it as thrilled to be here. So that's good. But the reality is, I was thinking about this today. Is this unfair? Because, the rest of the world, and Jonathan, you can understand this. The rest of the world works every day, all year round, right? Most of the rest of the world. And, teachers walk in and they piss and moan because, we got to go back to school, blah, blah, blah. But think about this. I only make about 2/3 of what those people who work year round make.
Oh, we're going to go there. All right.
No, I do, though, for me. I haven't been around nearly as long as Peterson in the teaching world. Okay. So it's fair I only work 2/3. But as you are doing cartwheels and singing for joy that your kids are going back to school, who gets to spend that time with them? For 9 months. You did them for 3. We get them for 9. There's a lot of joy in that 9 months. But just remember, next time you think teachers get paid too much or don't work often enough, or they're whining about going back. Just remember, we take really good care of your kids, and we like it. So there. Take that.
That turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to.
No doubt.
Well, I do like it. And volleyball starts. So I got all of it. All of it starts Wednesday, actually.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
Oh, yeah. I don't ever miss meetings except Mondays. I'll have to make an arrangement. Sometimes I don't know what days we have games. I might even actually be like on a bus or in the middle of a game on a Monday. 6 weeks.
Why are you, where's that even coming up?
It starts Wednesday.
All right.
It lasts for 6 weeks.
I'm just going to give you guys a head up in case I can't show up on a Monday. That's where that's coming from.
Oh.
Huh.
I like to wait till the last minute. Kind of surprise everybody. That's how I roll.
What happened?
Andrea said she was giving us a heads up in case she couldn't make it. I said, I like to wait till the last minute. That's how I roll.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Right.
actually my MO, but look at this. I'm being very proactive today.
Pretty much when you start the show and I'm not there, you'll know.
I love it when that happens.
Hey, Jonathan, sometimes even when you are here, Peterson just leaves you just because you had to run and grab your phone.
It doesn't even matter if you're here or not.
Peterson decides, so it's okay.
Wow. What is going on?
Oh, you're funny. You guys are funny. So, you know what the People's Patriot Project is? What is it?
It's a nonprofit 501c3.
Nice. And it gives everybody the
Opportunity
to serve.
Look at these guys. Yes, we do work by big word.
Wait, you were waiting on something?
Collaboration.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I didn't know where we were going with that one.
Yeah, you
Dude,
gave
I'm
me way
following
too
the
much credit.
script. Oh, I was just following the script. So, I mean, we got Hero Stock. What else is there to talk about? We'll be here next Sunday.
Yep.
We got your 6 o'clock Central PM, 1800 Central. We'll have some cool guests. You'll be dog ass tired, but we're gonna be here.
No doubt.
There it is. I'm gonna tell you, my dogs are over there, so that was a true statement, true fact. Dog. But we'll be here. Jonathan flies out earlier than the butt crack of dawn, so he's gonna be home in plenty of time to get the show rolling.
I printed out the itinerary today. My flight leaves at 5:41 Sunday morning.
I'm not sure God's up before that. Is he up before that?
Well, I'll be closer to him.
You have a plan on getting to the airport?
Yeah. Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
I mean, Hero Stock stops at 10. I mean,
hitchhiker on the road.
You think that we're stopping what we're doing at Hero Stock at 10 o'clock?
No, not a chance. I was kind of hoping for like midnight, maybe.
maybe 2 a.m. We'll get you there by 3:30.
Yeah.
I am sure there will be some Husker fans passing by.
Yeah.
That would love to take you to the airport.
It will be packed. It will be bumper to bumper on that road. Yep.
You've been there?
Yeah. Me and we went down and watched the Cowboys, the real Cowboy team, the Wyoming Cowboys play the Huskers a few years back.
Did you lose a cooler that day?
No, actually it was one of the hottest days I've ever been to a football game in my life. and it was 105. And on the asphalt outside of the stadium, it was as hot as 132 while we were trying to play cornhole. And we were trying to enjoy adult beverages, but it was so freaking hot that is like we had to
pour them over you. Cool.
We were drinking water, man. It was terrible.
Dang. I know the feel.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Sure. And, you know, so they pack all the Cowboy fans or any other fan that is in there. That stadium holds 100 and some thousand people. And you get a little tiny corner at the top of the bowl on both sides. There's actually a picture of it where you can just see the yellow from Wyoming. And it was kind of funny. A little tiny spot. But all right. Jonathan,
yes.
You wanna pick a song? You wanna do an A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3?
Sure.
Let's see. We were listening to WeP3 radio before we started. We'll get that link up there too. Oh, we always do the same ones all the time. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, I wasn't prepped for this.
That's all right. Yeah. So if you haven't heard about it yet, check out WeP3 Radio. The link is going to pop up right now. Boom, there it goes. And this is a internet-based radio station playing veteran and first responder music only. And it is there's a bunch of music on there, and there's going to be a bunch more, and hopefully a bunch more after that, and some more after that. And there's a ton of music that we're still going through to get put up there, but it's happening. It's happening, and it's some great music on there already. Make sure you get a chance to check it out. I listen to it every Sunday morning when I'm outside washing the car. I just play it real loud for all the neighbors to hear.
I'm not going to give you 1, 2, 3. We're just going to go. We haven't played this for a long time. We're going to play Mike Donnell With You.
I'm the farthest thing from that. Well, I ain't rich and I ain't tall, I ain't got nothing at all, so I'll never understand why you wanna call me baby, how I landed such a lady. The good Lord sure did do me right when he brought you to my show that night. I was lost, broken, and shattered, but none of that even matters anymore, because the man I am with you is better than the one I was before. At a point in life, I kinda lost faith in anything real, but you showed up, and then somehow I had walls for days, but you knocked them down, and still I'll never understand why you wanna call me baby, such a lady. The good Lord to my show that night. I was lost, broken, and shattered.